Okay, that should be good, I think. Theoretically. Hopefully this doesn't try to melt my computer. Is the game gonna start? There we go. There we go. Come on. Alright, excellent. Took a little bit. Sorry about the delay. I am here though now. And today we're checking out a game called Love, Sam. So this is a little, oh geez, a little indie horror game that I found through actually a YouTube recommended video. And I started watching it, got part of the way in, and decided, you know what, for like $3-4 on Steam, I might as well just check it out for myself. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I don't know, the game audio is bumped up as high as it'll go. So let me know if I need to... Ooh, okay, yeah, no. I may not need to actually adjust that down slightly. Hold on, give me 1 sec. That light click was pretty loud. So I think we should be fine. So we hear a ticking of the clock. But yeah, part of the reason I wanted to check this out is because it, in a lot of ways, it kind of reminds me of Silent Hill 4, The Room. Okay, interesting. It's click to interact with stuff, not E, like I would have assumed it would have been. So what do we got in our apartment? Anything good? Can make some stuff, presumably. In the microwave, maybe. It just phased through my face, but that's fine. So we really have nothing in our fridge. Some sort of drink, maybe a... Oh, wait, no. Actually, maybe that's, can't quite see, but I'm wondering if that's either a beer or if that's just, baking soda or baking powder to... So there's a heart next to our... Yeah. So the main premise of this game is... We just woke up and found a diary. Presumably... from our stalker. Ooh. Hey, what's going on, Opossum? How you doing? Some soap. I can't see myself in the mirror. I have very echoey footsteps. Let me know if I need to adjust the volume at all, by the way. Alright, so I guess there's not really much in here to find. There's a locked one there. Might as well just sit down and investigate this journal that magically appeared on our desk. My dirty little secrets. Read on to move on. Okay. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. No, there didn't. You liar. I've never cared for keeping a diary, but now seems to be a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all these years, I just can't forget about what... Thunder. Used to be the light of my life. I know. Overdramatic much? Knowing Brian Colmer as much as I did is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's just say this diary is what's left of our relationship. So are we Brian? Or are we just a random person that had this show up on their desk? I feel like we're Brian, but we'll figure that out as we continue on the game. 3 years. No. 3 years have passed, and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. That's not foreshadowing at all. What would B say if he saw me again? B left Rosen Peak. Pretty sure that's supposed to be an A, not double E, but okay. The moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep on going. I wonder if it was the same for him, too. When you love someone, his whole existence just gets etched into your brain. So no matter how much B changes, I will always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I heard creakiness. Hello? Hello? No? Okay. I know B liked me a lot too, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. Considering how long 3 years felt for me, it's possible he did forget about it. And a creepy moon. What do you guys think? Should I say yes or no? Think Brian will remember her? My phone is almost dead. Basically dead. Give the chat a little bit of time to come to a conclusion about whether I should say yes or no. While I just double check and make sure I didn't miss anything around the apartment. I don't seem to be able to crouch at all. And actually, volume is up. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't need a crosshair. Yeah, everything's fine there. Okay. Nothing in my closet. I really have nothing in this house. Alright, we're gonna go with yes. I guess more lights. Can't hurt, right? Ooh, there's a... Can't reach any of that shit. Okay, that's fine. So yes, Brian will remember. Oh, I'm dropping some frames. God damn it, no. Why? Why, OBS? Why? How do I did not mean to do no. God damn it. Maybe I do need a crosshair, actually. Yeah, okay. Well, sorry about that, chat. Apparently we're going with no. Who am I kidding? Like any of it matters now. Brian is a great guy and all, but after all this time, I can't be sure of anything. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough to him. Enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. Speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. It used to be my favorite place. Naturally, because it was B's favorite place to begin with. There were two things that were too good for Rosen Peak. It would be Brian and Joe's Diner. Home of the best pancakes in the world, as quoted by Brian Colmer. 5 stars, also Brian Colmer. Is he the only one that liked this place, maybe? I mean, it's got burger and pancake, so maybe they do something like crazy and make burgers with pancakes for the bun instead. That'd be kind of interesting. Things were so much easier back then. B could just go, hey, and I would be like, hey. Nothing but hanging out after that, with some occasional visit to Colton Hill. We had such a good thing going. Really? Because it sounds like you literally had a one phrase relationship going. I'm not entirely sure if how much of this was just made up in your mind. Will he remember my voice? Will he say hey to me again? Did time already ruin our moments? Hello? Hello? I mean, hey. Creepy breathing. Cool. Well, that was a fruitful conversation. I just wanted to say hello every time I called him. But what I want to do and can do are two different things, as always. Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying too, in a way, though. I imagined him eagerly waiting to hear something other than my breath. Hey.
Hi.
Wish I could sneak into people's minds. Look beyond their eyes. Oh, fuck! God damn it! Ah! Fuck. Okay. We're fine. I knew that was coming, too, from the picture. I don't know what Let me turn down my headphones slightly. Because that was really loud compared to what I was expecting. Yeah. Just gonna... Can I lock it? Let me lock it, please. Oh. That wasn't there before. Okay. Game audio is a little loud. Yeah. Let me tab that down a little bit. Alright, let's try that. And see how that is. I bumped it down a few more decibels. August 21st, 2006. Whew. That, as a debut outfit. I admire your confidence, Sam. And with that, my whole high school years were probably over. First day of new school, and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems to be the queen of Waywright Academy. I spent last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence. But it looks like I should have spent more time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm candy handed out by strangers. Package seems fine, but, you know, there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Waywright even accepted transfers. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Peak, and I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room more than attempt socializing with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you too, hillybillies. There was not an additional Y there, or an I, but it is what it is. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can help keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to restart. Kudos to my mom for giving me the advice. Oh shoot, I almost forgot calling her. Write you later, diary, my only true friend. Love, Sam. Cool. Alright. Yeah, anyways, sting into people's minds, look beyond their eyes just by staring. If I had that power, I would never stop looking through B's window. Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it is as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship, if you can call it that, still cuts deep into my heart. Stranger. Friend. Special someone. Blood. Is that supposed to be something inside of the blood? I don't know what that's supposed to resemble. Doesn't really look like a heart. Maybe more like a kidney. Or some sort of lung. Yeah, life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. I saw those lies twitching over here. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. Better not be fucking with my electricity. I swear to God. Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Lasley's poetry practices, even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Lasley always told us poetry is not about using fancy words. Just let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. So, multiple uses of heart, basic rhyming. But yeah, no fancy words, that's fine. But before his spirit can soar, meaning you're gonna kill me, first he must answer the door. I don't wanna. Knock, knock. No, thank you. I don't wanna. Fine. I'm also gonna... Can I keep this open? No, it auto-closes. Okay. Alright. Peek through. What do we see? Oh, that's not how a hallway should look. I think I saw something rush past. I can't quite tell, though, if it's just reflections being weird. And it's locked. So yeah, there's definitely parts of this game that kind of remind me of Silent Hill 4. With the whole being locked inside your own apartment. Door's not chained or anything, but... And, like... Supposedly things are going to slowly start changing within the apartment themselves. Or the home, I guess. It's kind of big to be an apartment, I suppose. Oh, Huh. How'd this get here? Stacy's a classic. I heard footsteps. For your information, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. Didn't want to start talking shit about someone already, but how could I resist? And every time I get in Stacy's view, triggered an obvious backbite. Every time I got, maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb, especially since this is made by Korean Linguistics Labs, or Linguistics Lab, and say that English was probably not their first language, so I can forgive the questionable grammar in certain places and certain misspellings. I'll try not to point them out too often from here on out, but just a thing to consider. Anyways, every time I got in Stacy's view triggered an obvious backbite. I'm sure... I'm not one to talk because I can't talk. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stopped talking about someone else. I'm Stacy. I'm pretty. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Waywright. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of the 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get yourself together. If not for you, for Mom. Hey. Good. Leave my electricity alone, please. Other Waywright kids were so predictable. Their doors were already open even before I put my hand on the knob. But B's door was closed shut and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint. Something behind his bright smile. So you're gonna jam a key into my face and turn it to try to unlock the mysteries of my brain? That's probably just gonna kill me. It's not gonna work as well as you hope. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was good enough blessing for me. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Never, ever. Oh. Oh, good. Fuck. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to turn it. Ah, fuck. No! No! Oh, did you cut my power? Good. We're fine. This is fine. Left me another note. That's still almost dead. Alright, I'm gonna read this real quick, then I'll read the note. I can't. I have to read that first. Never mind. My first Rosen Peak weekend, August 24th. As the name itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for a mystery horror genre. Lush forest, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple of dead bodies, probably gonna be Brian's soon. I could pay a visit one day and take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm just gonna leave these POL? POI? People of interest on my to-do list, maybe? Which is already filled with crazy amount of homework. I now know why youngsters of Wayrite will try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class, to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them. Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride. Others make use of the power of public transportation to get to the more crowded part of town. It does feel too quiet, with no one left in school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. As for my weekend plan, I'll just improvise in the morning. Write you later. Love, Sam. So, I have noticed, like, smudges on these two. Like, there's one at the bottom right corner of this, and the one on the bottom left corner of this one. I'm wondering if eventually those are gonna turn out to be, like, a larger picture of something. I don't know if I'm giving the game too much credit, though. But, let's continue on. B was always pushing his limits. Well, it was more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team while maintaining a high grade for a star player. B was the best quarterback Wayrite could ask for. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly within me. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. Give me a bad headache. A good kind of bad headache. I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. But as soon as B gave me that, hey, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. Hey. I heard a creakiness. I heard a creak. Hi. Oh no. Hey. Oh, wait. No. There we go. Okay. Hi. What is that glowing over there? Light bulb. It is super dark in here. Can I leave that open? Oh, damn you. Wait a minute. So how are my lights not working, but the rest of my power is on to, like, the fridge and shit? Methinks maybe something supernatural is going on here. So, which brings up the question. Am I even Brian, or is she a ghost that thinks I'm Brian? She even said before, earlier on, something about he's probably changed so much or something. So, like, is it Don't you giggle at me. Just trying to make sense of your story and your lore. Don't laugh at me in a condescending manner. August 31st, 2006. For our boarding school, way right intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library today, and two things surprised me. One, the place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in here. And two, I had a strong feeling that people rarely visit the library? The library. Maybe because they feared being lost in there. The place was too clean. Even the books showed little sign of human touch. Now I feel sorry for complaining about Miss Lasley's book assignment. I wonder if Stacy's even thinking of picking a book. With her admiring her boyfriend Kyle's tattoo all day, I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw so far, he's either busy reacting to whatever's coming out of Stacy's mouth, or working up some shenanigans with his jock buddy. Brian, was it? So is this before she started to have... Wait, what? Yeah, this must be before... So the events leading up to when she first started to have her stalker crush on Brian. So yeah, right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than the well-being of the whole school. We too cool for books. I don't know why I keep pressing the left mouse button when it's always been the right mouse button to put it away. Open those eyes. No need for words. The sweetest love songs those eyes utters. I don't like that. Turn around and sing for me. It's behind me. Hi. No. Why did that get me so bad? Ow! I just hurt myself. Fuck. Oh. It wasn't even that scary. Why did I scream like a little girl? What the fuck? This game is really good at the atmosphere, especially when the headphones are on. Whew. Okay. We're fine. So, apparently that was the wrong decision. I shouldn't have turned back to the book. Never turn your back on the creepy monster that's making grunge sounds in your fucking kitchen. Holy shit, man. Okay. Alright. It's fine. Is that a stick? What? Say what? You can't hurt me, I have a stick. Did you take a picture of me picking up a stick? Is that really what happened there? Oh, fuck this bathroom even more than before. There's gonna be something in there later, and it's gonna scare me again. I can tell you that much. Just gonna put that down. So what significance does this stick have? I'm sure we're going to learn about it. September 4th. Visited the library again. A bit more people than before. Among them was Brian. It's not worth a bother, but seeing a major skank's boyfriend's bud wandering around the library is uncanny by anyone's standards. He must have been there to pick the book for Miss Lasley's assignment. I almost got too close for him trying to see what he was going to pick. I really hope he didn't notice that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. A jock in a library? Now I've seen everything. Woe is me. Hate to admit, but seeing Brian at the library was today's only diary-worthy event. Probably because it's the only human interaction that didn't give me a sensation of someone talking behind my back. At least today's entry is a tad more meaningful than what I wrote yesterday. I need to revise my book options now. Write you later. Love, Sam. And again. Again with that. Oh my god. Alright. 1 second. I miss him, even when I'm with him. I see him, even when he's not looking. Yep, that was the picture you just took in the fucking... Alright. At least... Ooh. There's a note over there. With a little head creepily peeking down behind it like it's hanging upside down. So yeah, that bathroom, either something's going to be standing behind me in the mirror later on, or something's going to be in the bathtub behind the shower curtain. And either way, I'm going to absolutely hate it. I can tell you that much. What? It just disappeared. What? What, you didn't want me to have that one diary page? I also never checked out what these are. Hey, Brian. Got very interesting taste in magnets. I wanted to know what that said, though. So echoey in here. It's way too dark over there. I don't like it. Okay. So was that not supposed to disappear? Why? Did I fuck up the game? Did I not get it in time and now I'm just screwed out of a note that I needed? So great. Now that I know I can look under the bed, though, that means there's probably going to be a jump scare there, too. What if I do? Can't move that way, can't move that way. I think I may have fucked up. What the hell? Is it really on a time limit like that? Because if so, that's dumb. Especially if it soft locks the game like this. What am I missing? What am I... The hell would it be? I don't understand. No? Okay. No jump scares yet. Oh! Fuck you, door! You son of a bitch. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I really don't get it. I don't... Why did I do this? Why would I think this was a good idea? Also, what is that? Is that just a weird glitchy texture? Huh. Can't jump or anything either. Maybe I have to do something with this now. Oh! Duh! Don't you dare grab my hand when I reach down to get this. Or I swear to God, I will whack you with the stick. I'm not afraid to do it. September 7th. It was Mr. Kane's 9th psychology class, and he still managed to come up with another lame activity. This time, he gave each of us a sheet that made us write down some of our own personal traits. For the next 10 cringy minutes, I managed to squeeze out some of the aspects of myself that I could hate less. After that, Mr. Kane told us to think about whether or not others would agree to each of them. He called it re-engaging the perspective towards oneself. Blah, blah. Wow. Like I really needed to reevaluate my stupid self. But it's not the dumb subconscious exercise that's bugging me right now. When the papers were being passed around, Brian, yep, him again, kinda smiled at me. It's 11 p.m. now. Why am I writing about this? It's most likely an accidental glance, but I still don't know why the very image hovered in my head for the rest of the class. Okay, the rest of the day. Stupid brain problems wanted an excuse for screwing up today's math test. Get out of my brain! Ooh, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Fuck that. Fuck right off with that. I don't like it. As the time we spent together grew longer, one question kept on growing with it. What does the me in B's eyes look like? Monster. Does he see me as I see him? Does he see me as I see myself? Does he see me as I want him to? I screamed in agony. There was no one to even hear it. I don't hear no screaming. Okay, here we go. A little thing to fill out. Will others think that I do not overthink? No. Because you do. Though, I guess I have more of that perspective because I'm reading your diary, but you left here for me. Would never lie to my friends. Yes, but only because you don't have any friends right now. Never use others for my personal games. No, you definitely will. And you're gonna kill me because you don't like what I'm saying about you. Won't betray anyone close to me. I'm not so sure about that. Never act on impulse. No. Don't run away from my responsibilities. No. Am a fucking freak. Why did I answer these so meanly? She's gonna kill me if I say yes, isn't she? Oh. Blood. I wonder if there's different endings depending on what you put down to those answers. September 11th, 2006. I was returning some of the books I checked out when he came out of nowhere. Hey, anything worth reading? I never thought the voice was aimed at me, but my heart was somehow already skipping a beat. Brian had to tap me on the shoulder to get my complete attention. Sam, right? I saw you going in and out of the library, he said with a buttery voice. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. I come here from time to time, too, to get this stupid assignment out of the way so I can focus on my games. He said he couldn't find anything interesting to read, and since all he could think of were comics, he could use some guidance. My mind was still jumbled up from the ambush. A fucking ambush? Really? All I remember saying is, how about Misery? Stephen King's works are good enough to get you started. 'Cause boys like any story with blood and breaking bones, right? Oh, God. I don't recall how the rest of the conversation went, but I'm certain he said, see you later, at some point, and I said, yeah, see ya. Misery. Real nice, Sam. If Brian didn't know you were a weirdo, he does now. What I did for B. All of them. Because I loved him. Why couldn't he just understand? Others were nothing but poison. I was the only one who truly cared. But B didn't even appreciate the things I've done for him. I never wanted a drama. I wanted a poemish life. A tender, subtle love story written only for his eyes. It's totally fine if no one else gets it as long as B does. B was always welcome in my world. I gave him the key to it. Even if he lost it, he could always come back in our world and find it. And I think it's a good time to come back now, B. Let's go back to our small world, where I placed my heart and everywhere you loved. Let's go back. Okay, one thing. Ooh! I probably should have actually filled that out. Fuck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's probably multiple endings to this, because if I actually filled that out and I've been paying attention and, like, used the pencil to, like, mark down Joe's Diner and probably the gym, I guess, I don't know where else, it probably would have changed what this said here. But I know he's not coming back. I will never hear that hey ever again. I will never know what's behind his door locked tight with smiles. Because I gave him my key, and B didn't. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I still have time to do this. No? 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 Okay. Never mind. Oh, wait, no. Maybe I just have to get, like, heart stickers out of here with the key. And place those. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. Never mind. I was just skipping ahead. September 16th. Turns out the lake does have a history of having a dead body in it. I know this because I visited there. I visited there because Brian took me there. Say what? It all happened so fast. I was outside the yard reading when Brian appeared out of nowhere. Again. He said, "Hey," and started telling me how he actually enjoyed the book and how he never read the same book twice in his life. And since he was heading out, he offered me to give me a tour of the town. 10 minutes later, we were passing Joe's Diner, home of the world-famous pancakes, says Brian. There was also an arcade across the diner. Brian hates the place because it's teeming with 10-year-olds. The donut shop was Brian's must-go-to place, too. Unlike the music store, which, according to him, seriously needs to restock. I found my own point of interest. A bookstore. It was weird seeing a bookstore and a gym standing side by side, though. At the end of the tour, I finally got to taste that sweet pancake Brian worshipped. Out the window, I could see the weird, gigantic hill that was also visible from my dorm room. Brian revealed that it's his secret base of some kind, since few people actually visit Cotton Hill. He jokingly said he could take me there when I'm cool enough. After dinner, Brian dropped me off at the bus station and drove off to meet up with his friends. I was exhausted, but hyped up beyond my limits. I can't sleep. How can I when the whole day just feels like a dream? Got an epic marker. So this is going to be Joe's Diner. Yep. This is going to be Donut Shop. Yep. And then I guess for the third one I need this to draw in the last one, right? No? Huh. It just saved. Why did it just save? Why did you just save? Broken memories, broken heart, broken neck. Crack, crack, crack. I'm dead? I'm alive. Those cracking sounds kind of scared me. Not as bad as other stuff from before, but... What the fuck? Okay. Well... So is that when I get it wrong, maybe? I hate the arcade, and I hate... So yeah, I'm missing one heart. That's probably what it is. I need one at there, I need one at Joe's Diner, and I need one at the donut shop. So what the... You would assume it would be this one, right? Oh! I'm an idiot. I even thought to myself, like, silently, there's a heart over there. I thought it was painted on, though. I didn't realize it was actually one of these. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I should be safe, right? Well, safe is a relative term. I miss Morning Dew Bakery. Bee never shut up about its donuts. So, taste day. They did taste sweet, just like Bee's heart. Each bite was another memory to savor. But just like a donut, it has an expiration date. Turned cold and bitter. My fridge is open. I miss its warmth. I miss its sweetness. I need it. I need to eat it up. Right, well, there's gonna be a donut in our fridge, and we're gonna have to use the microwave, right? Yeah. Yeah. The, depth of field effects on this game are very odd. Very oddly implemented. Do I need to put it on a... There we go. It's gonna turn into an actual heart, isn't it? Yep. 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 It just exploded, didn't it? Yep. Okay. Cool. Alright, that was a little predictable. The golems just obliterated the hammerheads today. I now know why they say Brian and Kyle are more than buds. I would have called them an awesome duo too if only Kyle wasn't an assload of a douche. I mean, the guy has his name tattooed on his arm. Call me old-fashioned, but I think he should go to a hospital and get that ego checked out, because it must be swollen huge. At least he leaves me alone, other than giving me that creepy stare when I pass by. I understand how Stacy can keep hanging out with him, but Brian? And they do say we sometimes become friends with those who are at the opposite ends, so maybe it's not such a weird thing. For me, the real win was the photos I took of Brian. Watch out for Sam Holt, the rising teenage stalker. A little on the nose there. Bringing the Polaroid camera I brought years ago during my camera geek phase seems like a good idea now. I know I promised myself to stay away from people, stay away from the drama, but when I look at Brian, when he talks to me, it feels like maybe, just maybe, it's okay to have a little drama for myself. I'm not ready to define what this feeling is, but for now, I'm gonna label it as looking for a shoulder to cry on, and just shove it under my bed, just like the pictures I took today. Cool. This light bulb burnt out as well, right? Oh no, never mind, it just turned off. Alright, once we hit around the hour mark, or the next, like, big scare happens, I think I am gonna call a quick break. Because I don't know how much of this is left, and I kind of want to grab another drink and maybe a snack or something. But, that's right. I hated every moment I was not with B. I was helpless. Every day I wanted to call him just so we could chat. But I was afraid of what Brian would think of it. Could even hurt his reputation. When I finally worked up the nerve to call, all I could do was listen to him say, "Hello?" That was as far as our late-night phone call chit-chat could go. I hung up, wondering if he knew who was on the other end of the line. I remember the strong, burning sensation that came every time I called him. That red, fiery sensation. Red. So fucking red. Red everywhere. Oh, finish what you started. What did I start? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't start nothing. Oh. That. Okay. I guess I'll play along with your craziness. Whoa. I actually have to... Yep. I'm dead, aren't I? I just wanted to know what would happen. Hi! You're not that scary looking. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. And I just wake up from my bed. It's all just a nightmare. This is fine. I'm not gonna get scared anymore through this entire rest of the game. Yeah, I wanted to see what would happen if I fucked up. So you have 3 strikes, basically. So I need to... Oh, fuck me! Right after I said that, nope, you're not that scary. Ooh, it's a lot of them. So fucking red. That's still not enough, huh? I mean, now what? Because I can't interact with any of those. Oh, there's another one. What? Bullshit. Hi. The window opened. Okay. The window. Alright, yeah, let's just let me phase my... Laughing at me in chat. I see how it is. Why is it all blurry? Oh, really? Oh, that's a dick move. I mean, I don't... Okay, first off, I like how I just phase my fucking face through the lamp to get to it. Second of all, that's not how eyeballs and rain work. Fuck. It's not good, not good. Shittiest heart I've ever drawn. Oh, come on! No. No, 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 no. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Well, kill me now. Go on. Get it over with. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time. If I die again. Oh, what? You have to start all from back here? That's lame. You'd think it would save after each one. It's not like it's that difficult, but... Wait, what? Didn't happen that time. Let me just turn that on. Actually. Yeah, I can't even see it without it on. Okay. 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 is the worst fucking heart I have ever drawn in my life. It's more like a circle. I don't understand how that still actually worked. Fuck you. Oh. Good. I'm on that hill now, aren't I? That seems like a good place to take that break I was talking about, since, very thematic shift. I'm actually enjoying this a decent amount so far. It's had a few pretty good scares. Whew, yeah. So, I'll be back in, like, 5 minutes tops. And we'll continue from here and see what that forest has in store for me. But take this time to grab yourself a drink, snack, smoke, whatever you want. And I will catch you in a little bit. Alright, I am back. I have liquid courage to help me get through the rest of this, since we're going to be wandering around the forest now. So, let's just jump right back into it, then. Okay. Cool. It's very dark out here. I don't like this. What? The fuck? Sam, meet me at Calton Hill. You know where... Find me! Oh shit. Did Brian kill her? Is that why he's being haunted by her? That would explain the stick, maybe. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Well, we'll find out soon enough. September 28th. Due date for Miss Leslie's book report is right around the corner, and I'm still not finished. Only if I wasn't too disturbed. Normally I wouldn't bother reading a teen romance story, but for some reason I thought, hey, why not? The premise for Mingled itself is pretty generic. Jenny has a huge crush on her childhood friend Michael, but she can't get Michael to think of her as more than just friends. She reaches a conclusion that it's because of all those girls around him. So she starts making a list of all the basic girls who also have a crush on Michael. What she's planning to do with that list is yet to be revealed. If I can finish reading the book by tomorrow, I'll be able to finish the report with enough time for a revise. A+. P.S. I wonder how Brian is doing with his assignments. Why am I interested? Because he's been asking for my help with some of his works, and I gladly agreed to. Why would I do that? Because by helping Brian focus on his practices so he can bring trophies to our beloved school, it's safe to say I'm part of a bigger cause. Not like I'm doing this for personal reasons, right? No. Stop that. No. I wanted to read Brian like a book, peep into his beautiful head. Fill it with the desires I had to secretly incubate. You. Desires of whispering words like, don't leave me, don't go away, don't smile for others. Please don't look away, please don't look away, please don't look away, please don't look away. Oh, fuck off! God damn it. I'm back for 5 seconds. And you're already starting with this shit again. You're not even that scary looking. Stop it. Alright, so I'm just not gonna look away. Hi. No. Stop. Stop pulling my head to the left, please. Why do I continue to look at this shit? Safe to look away now? Oh, fuck you! Twitching at me like that. Creepy. Cheeky little bastard. October 4th. Stacy invited everyone to the late post-victory party at her place this Friday. Weird that she told me this at the hallway herself. The sudden act of courtesy was enough to leave me frozen. But to think of it, a self-conscious beauty queen like Stacy would love showing off how tolerant she could be. I'd prefer celebrating quietly in my room, but since the party is practically being held for Brian, I thought it would be sort of rude for me to not be there. He was nothing but nice to me since I met him, so the least I could do is show up. Plus, I could probably witness the face Stacy makes when she sees I actually had the nerve to show up. Maybe, just maybe, I could even piss her off if I managed to strike a conversation with Brian. An Omega hanging out with an Alpha? Kyle would be busy comforting Stacy, fuming about how I mess up her ecosystem. No peer pressure, Sam. Just clean drinks and hopefully some casual talk with Brian. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I feel like Brian is not as innocent as you would first assume. I feel like that might be where this is going. Like staring into closed eyes, I could never know if B knew I was looking at him. Did he even know I was there? Maybe he knew, but simply didn't care. The only thing looking back is my decaying sanity. I wanted to look away so much. But what's the point when the stench is still there? I started to think the only way to get B's attention was to throw myself off Colton Hill. How did I come so low? Also, what is this for? I feel like that wouldn't still be there if there wasn't some reason for it to be. All I wanted was to show... wow, I butchered that sentence. All I wanted was a chance to show how I feel about B without any noise getting in the way. I still could have had some peace with Brian despite all the shit I had to deal with. Brian was super likable. Everyone liked everything about him. They couldn't stop smiling when Brian started talking. The smiles they gave him made me want to puke. I'm getting a message. What's going on? They smile as if their relationships with Brian mean much more than the one I have with B. And yet, I was the only one left with a broken heart when he left Rosen Peak. B was so determined about leaving that being a star player wasn't enough for him. B needed to be a fucking model student. Nothing says pick me to a college admission like a spotless student record. You can't just shake up my whole world and leave. You're really loud. What the fuck do you want from me? Oh. Weird, you gotta pull it all the way out. There we go. Suicide suspected in death of missing teenager. Fuck, never mind. Yeah, no, it wasn't Brian's fault directly. She just decided to take her own life because of him indirectly. The girl of 17 who was found dead at Colton Hill likely ended her own life, police says. Sam Holt, a transfer student of Wainwright Academy, had been reported missing for 6 days until Rosen Peak authorities discovered her body in the forest. Due to days of heavy rain around the time of her death, the investigation on Mrs. Holt's death faced a few challenges. However, interviews with school faculty members and students led to the possibility that she threw herself off the cliff of Colton Hill after months of rejection from her peers. She was rarely seen with others, says one of the former teachers. She was even publicly humiliated just before her disappearance. It must... Ooh, okay. So yeah, Brian might have still been a dick to her. But it's still not directly his fault. It's still just... Oof. Oh, man. Worked as the tipping point for her. The fall did not kill Sam instantly. It's possible she gasped for air through her broken neck before dying. What is Oh. Oh, god damn it. Okay, no, never mind. The other one did just go over here. I wasn't sure. I didn't realize that was just a reflection of a light. I thought it was something else in there for a second. Alright, October 7th. Oh man, everything's gone wrong. All my senses are screaming in pain. I don't even remember drinking any booze. The pain only escalated the moment Brian texted me. You feeling okay? No, I was not okay. And why is Brian asking me this? Did I do something to him? According to Brian, I went from being quiet to crazy happy and cute. His words, not mine. Real quick. I was so close to being the center of the party that he had to bring me back to the dorm. Why can't I remember any of them? Fuck. Brian. Did you fucking drug her? You son of a bitch. You sleazy fuckhead. You deserve to die. Congrats, Sam. You've reached a new low in life. Shit, is this it? Is this how I die? I sincerely asked Brian if there was a good place to kill myself. He said, maybe now is a good time to show you my secret hideout. What? Since I passed the test by showing the whole school a different me. Is he seriously going to take me to his Colton Hill hideout? Tomorrow I'm going to the so-called most romantic place in Rosen Peak with Brian. There's something in my head that's keeping me awake, and it's not hangover. Who? Hello? You knocking at the door again? That's still the same, so yeah. Let's look out, see what we see. Cool. It's a bathroom stall? The fuck? So is this purgatory, maybe? Or like hell or something? Oh. Good. Good. Back here, huh? Is that Sam? Is that Sam over there? It's Sam. It's gotta be Sam. Hi. Bye. Oh, shit. Oh, those are pencils. I thought they were needles. Oh, wait. Are they needles? Some of them look kind of like syringes, but only for a second. I think they're just pencils. Oh my god. October 8th. Brian actually took me to Colton Hill. The hideout Brian mentioned had a wonderful view of the small town. The whole place under the golden sunset. The best part of this spot was that it was quite hidden and unsafe. You could easily roll down the hill if you're careless or drunk, and no one could find you for days. How awesome is that? Weirdo. Being drunk with that wonderful moment didn't cause any accident, though. Ooh, got the hiccups, what the hell. We sat there for less than an hour, but it felt like an eternity. Or just a ninja hiccup, I guess. Came out of nowhere, disappeared into the darkness. Can't even remember what we talked about. I do remember saying how beautiful Rosen Peak is, and Brian being all meh about it. I guess you can get fed up with views like this, too. Today's only regret is that I failed to bring the true essence of the hill's view back to me. Back with me. There's a reason why I gave up photography as a hobby in the first place. At least the close-up shot of Brian was not half bad. When I came back down from the hill, it became clear that my life just became a bit more messed up now. I know, because I really want to talk to Brian again soon. Help me get to sleep quickly today, diary. Love, Sam. Yeah, no, they are fucking syringes. More evidence of Brian having drugged her, maybe? Brian's secret hideout. That's a creepy drawing of life's problems. A closed Colton Hill hiking route, discovered by himself so he can hide from the world around him. Not a flashy place, but it had a great view. I wished it could be our special place. Our and ours only. Colton Hill is nothing but a rock pile of blood-soaked memories now. Why did he have to fucking break my heart? Was I just one of his many friends? Maybe that's it. That's why he wanted to leave, even after I told him we won't be together anymore. He thought he was too good for Rosenpeak. And me. To him, I was just a background in his picture. Uh-huh. Okay. Is it still all bloody? Yeah, it is. You don't deserve a face. Is that why I can't see myself in the mirror? As soon as this closes, it's gonna scare me. I'll try to. Maybe not. As soon as I let go of this, you know. October 10th. Psycho! I'm still... Fuck. I'm fucked. Fuck this bathroom! Fuck this bathroom! Fuck this bathroom! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh, great. Yep. 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 No. I have to go 2 exits, don't I? Yep. Time 0, 1 step. Weird. What did I didn't get a chance to see what was there before I did that. Oh. Alright, let's read this real quick. Because, didn't give me enough time to actually read it while I was in the bathroom. The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop thinking about Mingled. Mostly because my stupid brain thinks I'm sort of like the main character, Jenny. To summarize the rest of the book, Jenny goes on this jealousy-fueled sabotage rampage on every girl who has a crush on Michael. I know it sounds horrible without context, but it's actually kind of cute. No, it's not. Fuck you. She finally stands on top, but Michael finds out what she's done. He breaks Jenny's heart, saying he can't be sure of who she is anymore. Things work out in the end, but that's not why I sympathize with the dorky psycho girl. Brian is just like Michael. Popular, has killer biceps, busy hanging out with people. I can't see what he wants because of all the noise around him. I know he wants to go to college, but what about beyond the boring stuff. What kind of person does he like? What does he think about me? He told me about his mom, how she died of cancer last year. It must have been so hard trying to look okay in front of everyone who's depending on him. I sometimes feel like he can't see me because he's so busy trying to meet everyone's expectations. I know how those around us can be hurtful, and it's dangerous to rely on them so much. I just wish I could tell Brian one day that I'm here for him. So that's probably going to come into play when I have to locate something in here. Brian got what he wanted in the end. He left Rose and Peak as soon as he was given the chance. As for me, I was left to suffocate in the hole of tainted memories until I drown in my own endless nightmare. Don't leave me. I don't like that. I don't like that. Every day, every night, I'm surrounded by whispers. Whispers that lie. Whispers that eat away my brain, piece by piece. No matter how I try to. Oh God. I hear them again. Are you in a healthier relationship? Take this quick survey to find out. I can't say no, so I guess I gotta say yes. One must take as much as one gives. Yes, that is true. Quid pro quo, and the rule of fuck. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. The law of equivalent exchange. That's what it is from Full Metal Alchemist. Alchemist? Yes, Full Little Alchemist. Obsession is a stronger form of love. No, that is just jealous and bad. No one can have what you can't. No, it's not how anything works. B never loved you. Both of them are no, so I'm going to try to click both of them at once. Nope. Because you are a selfish little shit. All your problems are caused by you. It's all your fault. Your survey results. It looks like your eyes are still closed. It's like listening to your own voice only. Keep listening then. Maybe you'll understand something this time. Hello? What do you want from me? I mean, hey. No? No? Okay. It's getting worse. The fucking shithole town left a disgusting crack on my heart. And it's getting bigger and bigger. The voices I hear from the crack are getting louder. I see more and more eyes staring at me through the gap. October 13th. Miss Lasley gave us an easy poetry assignment for once. She said it's okay to make a parody of the classics as long as we stick to the ABCB pattern. So I took the liberty of letting my imagination go ABC berserk. Anyways, here's a slight taste of my early work. Before I became famous. Roses are red, violets are blue. My life would have sucked if it wasn't for you. Call me Sam Spear. Or is it Holtzsphere? Holtzsphere? Holtzspur. I could have waited for Brian to ask for my help with homework again, but I decided to make the first move this time. And guess what? Excuse me. He said he can handle it alone. Call me paranoid, but I'm worried I might have hurt Brian's pride. That's what happens when Sam opens her idiot mouth or uses her idiot brain. P.S. I've decided to carry my diary in my bag. The doors in the girls' room are way too easy to open. Not as easy as Stacy, though, if you know what I mean. I even saw one of the girls use a notepad to crack her door open. Besides, I have this weird hunch someone's been reading my diary. I've decided to not ignore this hunch. When I ran out of places to run, I had only one solution. Now my memories are scattered all over the dark. Now, I must look for them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 memories. Scattered amongst the dark. Which means this part is gonna be fucking annoying as shit. Oh, fuck you. No, no, no. I indulge your gaze. Good, thank you. I'm just gonna put that down there. I cherish... Said I cherish something. I cherish your smile. Yeah, so this game is definitely unsettling. I think... I don't know. The whole idea of, like, the Stalker thing affects me more than, like, supernatural stuff. So when it's kind of mixed together, it makes it a little bit scarier than if it was just a ghost. Coward. Where's the other ones? Oh, maybe over here. No? Where the hell would the other ones be then? There's only so many walls in this fucking apartment. Alright, maybe... There's 2, or, yeah, I think they only, no, never mind. So, presumably I need to find the other 2 and put them in order of what it would be, like, I guess him getting home and getting inside. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, well, maybe. Wait a minute. Do I not have a light switch in here anymore? Alright, well... I'm confused. I don't understand where the other... where the other stuff would be. I don't really know what to say, guys. There's these creepy motherfuckers over here, but I can't turn the page. Oh, there's one. Somewhere up there. Never forgive him? Creepy. Keep me forever warm. The other one has to be on the ceiling there somewhere too, right? It's not to finish what you started. It wasn't that wall in the bathroom that I already took a picture of earlier, right? I'm gonna have to put a fucking epilepsy warning on this. This is not anywhere on the floor that I've seen. Alright, well, let me... Nope. Okay, can't put that down there either. So it's... getting home. Presumably walking inside somewhere. Sitting down. Really shouldn't be taking me this long to have to find this, I feel like. So the eyes, there's the one on the ceiling, there's the one that I got over there. I don't see any more writing anywhere. Huh. Any ideas? It's not that one either. This part, I feel like... Oh! I get it. Coward is a little hint. You have to have it off because then it doesn't have... Well, okay. Be my endless sun rays. Okay, that's actually a cool little hint. It took me a little bit to figure it out, but... Alright, October 20th. With Brian preparing for a rematch with the Hammerheads, I once again gladly gave him a hand with the non-important homework stuff. I must say, the teachers here don't give their poor students a break just because a test is over. It's not like I'm burdened with helping out, but Brian is really trying hard to get good grades. From what I heard, he doesn't have much to worry about going to college since he's practically a local football star. Maybe his pushy police chief dad raised him to be an overachiever. It's funny how a model athlete like Brian got friends like Kyle who always find excuses to pull him out of school. It's unfair, really. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just moving my keyboard around a little bit. Anyways, friends like Kyle who always find excuses to pull him out of school. It's unfair, really. As long as you're a sports star, you'll end up with douches like him no matter how nice a person you are. I don't speak with Kyle much, but I don't need talk to know what he's like. First of all, his girlfriend is friggin' Stacy Lannings. The stare he gives me when I pass by... Fuck, It wasn't Brian that drugged her. It was him. It was Kyle, wasn't it? After Brian left. That's what drove her to suicide. Huh. Stare it gives me when I pass by is enough to creep me out for the whole day. It would be lucky if Stacy didn't come along and start yapping about how Brian is out of my league. She has Kyle to play with, so why would she even care? Like, ask your boyfriend out for a drive. Jeez. Have a nice life with him so Brian can stay out of the poison he does not deserve. Alright. Who is it? Oh, that's super fucking trippy. Huh. Hi. How you doing? I was trying to flash my light at her, and she wouldn't let me. I mean, you can say hi, you know. Wouldn't kill ya. Just say hi. What do you want? Hey. I wake up without waking up. Same rainy night. My lifeless room. Endless nightmare. No. Go away. What do you want from my life? It's coming from... I don't like it. It's coming from the bathroom, isn't it? Huh. Not what I expected. Hello? I can disappear my camera. Ooh, spooky ghost camera. I don't like this. I don't like this. So presumably I have to find something in here before I can go back. What it is, I have no idea. Greenheart University. Discover your potential with our early admission program. We are waiting for any hardworking and career-driven individuals. Apply now. greenheartuniversity.com. I heard a boop boop on my phone. Actually, I'm kind of curious if that's actually a website. Hold on. Give me 1 second. greenheartuniversity.com. Nope. IP address could not be found. I guess not. I was kind of hoping it would be one of those things where it's an actual website you have to visit to, like, find... What the fuck are you smiling at? Nothing? Right now I'm not smiling at all. What are you talking about? Oh, it was the sound of it ripping. I thought I thought it was her making another weird sound. Hi. apparently not what I'm supposed to do. So what the fuck do I do there then? What am I supposed to do here then? What do I do there? I can't run past it. There's nowhere to fucking go. Also, is the audio still at a good level, or does it need to be bumped down slightly? Alright, I'm gonna give this one more try. Because these I can't do anything with. The flashlight doesn't seem to, or the flash on the camera doesn't seem to do anything to it. Do I have to turn around and look at this again? I think I heard something open somewhere. I can't see anything though. Fuck you! So this part I don't like as much as I liked a lot of the rest of the game because it's not clear what you're supposed to do. And so I heard something open up. I'm assuming it's one of these stalls, probably. I just have to avoid it for long enough to figure out where I'm supposed to go. There it is. Never mind. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I can't see anything though. This is for B. Don't pussy out. Push, push, push the shutter. Do it. She was hiding in the bathroom. And took a picture of him? Fucking trash. You belong here. You are nothing but trash. Is that just a reflection of that one on the ground? You belong in a trash can. What am I supposed to do here? So that's like the only thing I can interact with here. Oh. There it is. So yeah, that note just yeeted over this way. So that's probably at my room. Of course. Fuck, no. It's behind me. Oh, God. Come on. Open. No! I had it though, you dick. So it's only those three, right? See, part of the issue was I was waiting for some sort of actual, like, oh, I see. Come on, get out. There we go. I was waiting for some sort of sign that they were done being spray painted, but it never happened until the second time I tried it. That was weird. Why is all my shit on the bed like this? It's getting progressively dirtier in here. Just trash everywhere. What the hell? Huh. Well. October 23rd. There was a consulting session for Greenheart University's student programs. They called it GUSP. LOL WTF. At the gym today. I've seen his posters all over the school since the day I arrived. I had nothing better to do, so I decided to give a visit and spend my precious after-school time reading brochures. And once again, just like at the library, I was surprised to see Brian there. He was at the early decision program booth. I wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran from my room, jumped to my bed, and out of nowhere, tears started to drop. I bet it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. Now they were on the gym walls too. Whoever drew them must be very insecure about the relationship. Insecure like me. Deep down, I know I want my own hearts on the walls too, but seeing Brian at the university booth felt like finally getting punched by reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple of years. I thought of staying here at Rosen Peak, but with Brian preparing to leave, there's just no point to it. No Brian, no hearts on the wall. God, it's like my brain's creating a storm. I'm just gonna lie down for a bit. Hopefully I'll wake up next week. My life is nothing but a repetition of waking up with nothing to live for. Not even a false hope to look forward to this time. Long ago, when I finally got to accept my feelings for Brian, I thought everything was going to change. But every day was still just like every other day. He was still a school star. I was still his friend. When you live in Rosen Peak, people expect things to stay the same. If anything changed between us, it could ruin B and everything around him. So that's how it went. Nothing changed when my whole world burned. I kept telling myself, maybe after graduation I'll be able to express my feelings for him. I let the fire in my heart eat through my soul and body. I called myself a coward. But I chose to keep what little I had to enjoy. I was a poor kid crawled up in bed. Her. So this is me. And that's her. I'm probably gonna have to do something with those later on in the diary. Poor? Do I really deserve that charity title? Am I really the victim of all this? Who is here to judge me anyway? It's all over. Everyone left me. So why do I feel like I'm being chased? Like someone's always watching me? Feel like somebody's watching me, and I got no privacy. Oh. Like someone's always trying to judge me. Stacy. How did the invite go? She in or not? Oh, she's coming. Dorks like her can't say no to a party like this. Sweet. Time to give her the drama she wants so bad. Brian, is that you or is that Kyle? Texting her. November 2nd. I know I used half of this diary writing about Stacy being a bitch, but now she's just unstable. Wasn't even past the first class when I saw her arguing like crazy with Kyle. Heard her shouting something like, "I'm done doing shit for you," before storming away. Then she saw me. I was her next target. She strutted towards me and said, "This is all your fault. Why don't you go back to fucking San Diego?" Whoa, what did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle for answers, but he was gone too. Come to think of it, I rarely saw them hanging out recently, but I didn't know things were this intense. Brian's been acting weird too, though. He hasn't talked to me much recently. He even looks somewhat more upset than usual. I finally tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short asking if I called him last night again. All I could give was a blank face until Brian said, "Never mind," and walked away. What was that about? What did he mean by again? Calling him in the middle of the night for no reason is something I've dreamed of, but that doesn't mean I'd actually do it. What the hell is going on? It's because of her. The moment she came into our lives, what little I had to enjoy started to crumble. Only bad changes happen in my life, no matter how hard I try to protect it. A city girl just asking to become an outsider. That was all she was to me. Hell, that was all she was to everyone else, even to B. But then I saw them talking at the library. Stacy's the one writing the diary, isn't she? At least this part, maybe. Couldn't see clearly, but I could know it from B's face. He was making her smile. It was another smile taunting my feelings for B. No one would ever know what kind of emotions I was hit with at that moment. I'm starting to think that the Stalker isn't actually... Like, this diary might not all be written by the same person. Is Stacy the Stalker? Huh. A change was happening, and I didn't like it at all. No, wait, never mind. Stacy didn't like it either. She could never stand letting an easy social prey slip away from her. Naturally, Stacy took a peek into her diary one day. She took some pictures of some of the entries and sent them to me and her gang. She wanted everyone to join her twisted and childish game. The diary had no special meaning to me. Not until I read about how Brian took that cunt on a fucking tour of the town. He had no interest in girls whatsoever, and suddenly now he's hanging out with an outsider? That moment I got tired of doing nothing. I knew I had to do something, so I gave Stacy an idea. It was going to be easy. Spike her drink, get her wasted, and humiliate the shit out of the city girl in front of everyone. Only then she would know her place. Could have been so simple. Only if B didn't get in the way. Bummer. Was hoping to do nasty stuff to her drunk ass. Still can't believe Brian had to take her away like that. Well, needy bitches like Sam do make some people feel sorry. She did mention something about her dad in her diary. Bet she has some nasty daddy issues, too. Got an idea. How about we show everyone how needy a bitch can be? Sounds fun. But how? Leave it to me. Just keep reading her diary once in a while. Wait. So either I'm ignoring the fact that it's gone completely dark right now because I don't like it, and if I start talking about my theory, I don't have to acknowledge it. So either there's a third girl that we don't know of yet, or is it Kyle? Does Kyle like Brian? I mean, I should probably stop just, like, spouting out random theories as I'm playing the game, but I'm trying to make sense of this as I go through. Oh. Okay. Eat hammers for breakfast and drink their tears to wash them down. Go, golems! Fuck you! God damn it, why are you so loud? Die alone, alone forever, forever here. That is creepy. The fuck are you smiling out? What the fuck are you smiling out? What the fuck are you smiling out? I don't like you! Stop it! No! Get away from me. Reminds me of Flowey from fucking Undertale. Alright. November 6th. This is... No. What is... No. I don't even know how to describe what happened this morning. This is fucked up. My hands are shaking again. It started when I opened my locker and something poured out. For a few seconds, my brain was cut off from whatever was happening. When I finally looked down, there were dozens of pictures scattered on the hallway floor. All of them were pictures of Brian with gibberish written on them. The whole school was at the hall. They looked at the pictures, then at me, and then at the pictures. Brian was there too. The face he gave me. The face of disgust. He turned away and left. Didn't even say anything. I tried to chase him. Say something. Anything to him. But the floor started spinning and people started whispering, like they knew what was going on. The air soon began to choke my throat. I swept what was on the floor and ran off to class. Of course, Stacy must have something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was about nothing but avoiding eye contact with anyone. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering any of my texts. There's no one to talk to. Fuck, man. This game is taking so many turns. B. Lies. How could you? Lies. B kept saying nothing was going on between them. But I wasn't about to believe everything was just rainbows and butterflies. In my eyes, Sam was using Brian to fill her sad, empty life. I couldn't let that happen. There's some pretty good drawing there. Creepy, but good. She wanted drama she didn't deserve. She doesn't deserve shit. She doesn't get to barge in and start stealing the life I've only dreamed of. Stacy kept doing what she does best, digging into others' secrets. She sent pictures of the little shit's diary pages to me. That's how I found out about their little trip to Cotton Hill. It was our hideout since first year of high school, and her presence turned it into fucking nothing. How could B do this to us? The only way to break them apart was to show Brian what a creep she was. I saw that eyeball. I see you. I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote on her diary. Blech. At the same time, I felt something. A reminder of how I felt when I fell for B. How it felt so right. And so terribly wrong. I don't know why I started to go British there. Screaming into my pillow never helped with making the feelings go away. Did you find the diary yet? Babe. It is. Holy shit, I was right. It's fucking Kyle. Kyle's the sick-ass stalker that couldn't admit to himself or Brian that he was gay for him. And he had to frame the new girl. So him and Stacy drugged her, and then he probably killed her by saying that, by pretending to be Brian and then luring her out to the hill. And this is like hell or purgatory or some shit. So we're probably actually playing as Kyle right now. Did you find it or not? I think she knows I'm sneaking into her room. I can't find it anywhere. Babe, don't you think you're too obsessed with breaking them up? You're giving up now? Forget it. Oh, shit. Please, babe. Maybe Brian doesn't even like the girl. I said, forget it. What am I doing? I'm so tired. Oh, shit, man. I think we're down to the last note from what it looks like on the board. November 7th. The school counselor called me today. Mr. Ferns asked me if the rumors were true. Rumors that I've been leaving heart drawings all over school. Rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its mind. I didn't even know the letters in the fucking hearts spelled S and B. And what? Just because the initials are S and B, suddenly every name that starts with them are either Sam or Brian? And guess what's even crazier? Guess what even crazier words are on the streets? Sam Halt, the daughter of a child molester, craves forbidden love. How on earth did Stacy find out about Dad? Why would she do so much to fuck up my life? Where the fuck is she? Is she... You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired of looking for words that describe this fucked up situation. I can't believe I have to go through this again so far from home. And so soon. Brian, please. Please say something. Shit, man. This is actually a really heartbreaking fucking story when you get down to it. Weird. Brenda Johns. Oh my god. How could Sam Halt not kill herself? If my dad went on the news for touching teenage girls, that's a bye-bye world for me. LOL. Fucking cunt. I can't stand people like that. Fuck you. Then I remembered. She wrote something about her dad. He must have had something to do with her existence in my life. I started digging. It wasn't even a challenge. Keith Halt, arrested for sexually assaulting a teenager. It was beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was fill in the rest of the story. Sam Halt calls Brian from a payphone in the middle of the night and silently listens to his voice. Oh. Shit. No! I missed things. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can actually have read that if you pause it or whatever, but I should have been paying more attention to that. I thought it was just the same one. You know you've seen everything when your classmate's dad touches teenagers. How did he even get married? Maybe it's Sam's mom is that creeps the victim. Sam Holt takes Brian's picture and keeps them hidden in her locker. Sam Holt draws hearts all over the school to let others know that Brian is hers. Why are you twitching your legs at me? A needy girl from the city with serious issues. She was just a disaster waiting to happen. No one, even Brian, would think otherwise. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. It was never easy. I once almost got caught taking a picture of Brian using the restroom. But I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession I could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. And, in the end, I got what I wanted. That's gross. When enough suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures I took into her locker. It was a happy coincidence that B was there to see the spectacular unfold when it happened. I think they meant spectacle, not spectacular. Easy mistake. It's fine. It was over. Things were about to turn back to normal. And then, Stacy's drama-filled head exploded. Hide, coward. Oh, fuck! So, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, I get it. So I gotta stay out of sight of those things and kind of move around. Maybe you can run forever. Maybe you'll be able to live again. So you just gotta stay out of the sight of that thing. But where am I supposed to get to? Damn it, I started moving too quickly. Are you kidding me? See, I have to hide in here. I have to hide in here for that to start. Okay. Go here. It's not like I can even get through there. So where am I supposed to go? So yeah, I am supposed to go that way. Okay. Okay. Wait for that. Oh, come on! It was fading! That's bullshit! That is such bullshit. It was in the middle of fading. It was like there. Alright. Finally move on. Lol, JK, you're gonna die. So I can't get that one. So now I have to get over here. Grab these? No? So I can't use that stuff right now. Oh, there we go. I'm done watching you get away with the shit you've done to me. You really think I wouldn't find out? That you've been using me to break Sam and Brian apart so you can have some fun with her? Well, I had my share of fun when I told Brian what you've been doing. You should have seen the face he made when I got to the part of you drawing those retarded hearts all over school. I hope you enjoy your happy life now that there's no Brian to get in your way. Oh, by the way, I saw you staring at that college poster. What, did you like the girl in the poster too? Is that why you tore her face off? You need help. And don't bother calling me, Stacy. No, that's not what I... Huh. Please, man. Stacy got it all wrong. It's just a misunderstanding. I was just trying to prevent Sam from getting into your head. Please, B, don't do this. Text me back. Please. I am kind of curious. Oh, never mind. It was just the normal bathroom. The way the mirror was lit up, it made it seem like there was an area to go in there, kind of like earlier. The day Stacy told Brian was the last day he talked to me. He was so angry at me. He would never understand what I did for him. Typical. So fucking typical. Again, I was left alone to suffer. this time, someone had to pay for it. Oh. Fuck. I was right. Yeah. Yep. The fuck? Everything's dark. Oh, hi there. That's not cool. Oh, Jesus, you fucking... So what have we learned? Don't walk backwards. Just gonna keep walking forward. Hi. Oh. So that's presumably what I walked into. I don't walk backwards. Let's go the other way. So you just kill me too? Alright. So what do I do here? So wait, what? I just have to stay in the middle of the two of them for long enough? There we go. Alright. So we've got to be getting into the end game now, because now we know. So this is going to show him killing her. Waiting for someone? Child? What are you doing here? I knew you couldn't stay away from him. You know you don't deserve him. I don't know what you're talking about. Our lives are ruined because of you. No, no, shit, no, no. The note, it's in her bag. Must get rid of it. The stick. That's what the stick had to do with it. October 20th, with Brian preparing for a rematch. I'm going to try reading all of that quickly. This to light up anything. There we go. It's a nice gold lighter. I'll say that at least. Jesus Christ, man. It was an accident. I never meant to kill her. Or maybe I did. Did I? But does it matter now? Did any of what I did matter? I left the team soon after what happened to Colton. After that, the school. From what I've heard, Brian easily got accepted to the university. He left town right after graduation. The fact that he's a star athlete with notable school record worked like a charm. He's been growing the idea of leaving Rosen Peak since his mom died. Living alone with his obnoxious dad didn't help much with his being attached to his hometown. We never got to talk about it seriously. Brian didn't really want to. But every time he hinted about leaving, I tried so hard to ignore what it meant for me. Even those college posters all over the school were laughing at me. They were making fun of the impending doom. They were all saying, "Ha ha ha, see, you're gonna die alone here." Maybe I knew. I knew that B took an interest in Sam because she was just a clueless new girl who was lonely enough to do anything for any guy who was nice to her. But jealousy is a strong creature. It quickly devoured my mind. Soon, anger took control of me. And I just needed someone to be mad at other than Brian. Even after he left me, anger stayed. It devoured me whole. And again, it's time to wake up. But wake up for what? To be greeted by the fact that I must start running around in circles again? That I must stick needles into my body so I can forget my past for a few fucking minutes? It's just like that story Miss Lasley once told us about. The shortest horror story in the world. The last man on Earth heard a knock on the door. I'm alone in my room. I'm alone in this world. There's someone knocking on the door. I don't know who it is, but I keep the door locked. No one comes in, no one goes out. I'm so tired. I just want it to end. Let's just wake up. Let's just open the door. I don't care who or what's waiting for me. What about my diary? The one I've been keeping to remind myself how I am the victim of everything that's happened. I don't know what I would do without it. What will keep me from going insane? So here comes the big question. Should I keep it? Fuck. No? I guess? So that other people can find the evidence of your crimes? No. It's time to admit. I've been keeping a memory of lies. Oh, good. Okay, so you admit. Oh, no. No, don't burn it. Turn it into the police. I'm the only one to blame for the shit I had to deal with. It's about time I burned it. But what after that? I could open the door out of here, face what's ever waiting for me. But I could just stay with the fire and let go. Whatever the choice, it's time to say goodbye. There we go. Jesus. Why did it explode in my hand? Oh, everything's on fire. Hi, Sam. You gonna punish me for my deeds? I was finally awake. My head was aching from the desperate pumping of my heart. My burning lungs sucked in air for what felt like an eternity. But I knew nothing was over. I needed to get what's coming to me. I told the police everything that happened 3 years ago. Good for you. It won't fix what I've done, but at least I finally got the closure I deserve. I know it doesn't mean anything now, but goodbye, B. A game by Say and Choi. Thanks to my friends of the KLL for their support. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. Holy shit. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making this. Wow. Wow. I definitely enjoyed that game. There were a few parts that were a little like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but they never went on for long enough that it made me feel like it was cheap, you know? A lot of it ended up being pretty self-explanatory when I stopped being dense and figured out what I was supposed to be doing. I thought the story and the atmosphere were both definitely super engaging. And holy crap, that was like a $3 or $4 game. For how polished it was and how well it told what it was trying to tell, the twists that it had, and how it built up atmosphere and actually provided quite a few good jump scares that weren't just like cheap for the sake of being cheap necessarily, but like actually fit the tone of everything it was trying to go for and like the symbolism behind it. I feel like it definitely did remind me a lot of Silent Hill 4 in terms of not only, especially now that I've played the entire thing, not only in terms of the setting where you're locked inside of an apartment that's constantly changing and occasionally you leave it, but also in terms of the whole idea of being punished by your own mind for crimes that you've committed. Like, that's a huge thing in a lot of the Silent Hill games, where the town basically uses your own psyche as a way to not only punish you, but help you move past it as a catharsis. And kind of showing you what you did was wrong. Kind of revealing that aspect of yourself and helping you get that closure. I don't know if there's other, like, any other endings or not. But I feel like even if there are, that seemed probably, in terms of the story, the best possible outcome. And he turns himself in, gets, like, there's no way that you're going to get an ending where Sam doesn't die. So, like, in terms of endings, I feel like we got the good one, if there is multiples. So I feel like I'm gonna call it there, and honestly, especially since it's cheap enough, if you guys that are watching this, if you want to try to find out if there's other endings in it, or, like, take the choices that I didn't take, I actually recommend just picking it up and supporting the developers, because honestly, I was very impressed with this game from my time spent with it, and I feel like they definitely deserve the support of people who like horror and who would want to see them continue to make more games, not necessarily exactly like this, but in the same kind of vein of providing that good atmospheric, story-based horror. So, with all that being said, I feel like I give this a 7.5 out of 10, maybe an 8. There were enough parts in it that kind of rubbed me the wrong way with, like, not knowing exactly what to do for a while. But, again, that could just be me being stupid. But, overall, very good game. Very, very well polished. Great atmosphere. Great story. Enjoyed. I hope you guys liked hearing me scream like a little girl at times, because definitely got me real good quite a few times. And I like how it's got enough of a mystery to it and it's symbolic and everything, but it does eventually end up explaining things in a way that doesn't leave you wondering, doesn't leave you guessing. Like, it's all fine and dandy to have games that do that, where it allows you to put your own twist on things, or, like, have your, like, you make your own outcome to, like, this is what I think happened. But sometimes it's nice to have one that just straight up tells you, like, no, this is what happened. And you make certain decisions throughout that kind of affect how that impacts the key players in that game. So anyways, with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you all have a great night. I'll catch you on the next video. I don't know exactly when it'll be. I'll probably end up doing a live stream either later tonight or tomorrow sometime. Kicking it probably retro style with some Ocarina of Time, so we can continue with that. Trying to wrap that up. But as soon as I saw this game and watched a little bit of it and kind of got a taste of what it was going to be like, I knew I had to play it and give it a shot. And I'm glad that I picked it up. if only so that $4 that I paid goes towards helping support more creative games like this. It's been a while since I played a horror game that really had like that same kind of atmosphere and symbolicism that I've been missing from a lot of the Silent Hill series games. So in that case, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. Have a great night, /morning, /evening, /dawn, /dusk, whenever you watch this. And I will catch you guys next time. I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I got no privacy. Oh wow.